dun, 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 dun. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the will of the fight, rising up with the challenge of our rivals. Good morning, it is Saturday. I am your host Mark Dutton, and this is Cop for That. Yes, I was singing the Rocky music because yesterday Liverpool kicked off the Christmas festivities on a Friday night in London at the Emirates Stadium with a unbelievable Rocky Balboa versus the Russian type of a game. That's what it felt like to me. It felt like Liverpool were the Russian. We've already killed Apollo, we've stomped him into the ground, and then we are taking on Rocky Balboa and we are murdering him. So the first half is Liverpool dominance. We're playing with Gomez at right back, Mignolet in goal, Robbo's back in at left back. He's playing Klavan and Lovren in the centre of defence. He's got Salah and Mane in the wing positions. He's got Emre Can and Jordan Henderson playing in the centre midfield. And he's got Coutinho and Bobby Firmino playing in the attacking final third of the field. For me, I wouldn't have changed the game from the Bournemouth match. I would have kept the same players in, but he, you know, Klopp's the manager, back him 100%. He's made changes here. Hendo, who was big enough in the last video, Hendo goes off early. For me, the cool thing is you've got a captain who goes off injured, and then you bring on a captain in James Milner. So it's kind of crazy the way he's doing that. So you've got a captain and a captain on the bench. So James Milner comes in, and fair play to James Milner. First 3 minutes, Arsenal had a lot of the ball. Then Milner comes on, Hendo goes off injured, and the game totally flips. It becomes Liverpool dominance for the rest of the first half. But that's what it feels like to me. It feels like Liverpool are the Russian, just absolutely pummeling Arsenal in their stadium. The Arsenal fans are very, very quiet. Milner gets the ball around the 35-40 minute mark, and in a right defensive position, goes into him, plays a lovely 1-2. Ball goes over the top to Salah, and Salah's on his horse down the right side, open space. Coutinho makes the most amazing run through the centre of the field, chased by the two Arsenal defensive centre midfielders that can't catch him. Ball kind of deflects off the Arsenal defender, falls right to Coutinho, and Coutinho scores a unbelievable header, his first ever Premiership header for Liverpool. Incredible. So we're 1-0 up, and then guess what happens again? It's the song we're all dying to sing, but we never get to do it. Mane scoring all around us. Think about last Crimbo, best present ever, beating Everton in a derby. Sadio Mane's a hero. He's a legend. So ball falls to him again. This time, great play again. Mane's through one-on-one, and he makes a great save. Peter Cech, he's keeping them in the game. It falls to Mane, who can just control the ball and tap it into the net. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. He goes for some sort of bicycle kick, scissor kick, overhead kick, and misses. It goes over the bar. So he's not the hero. When, you know, simpler things would have been, time, you got time. Mane brings it down on his chest, takes 2 touches and slots it in the goal. 2-0. Flashbacks to the derby. It was the same situation again. You've got a chance to be a hero, Sadio. Everybody's going to be singing your name. Everyone's going to love you for another Christmas, and you don't deliver. He had a shocker. He looks dangerous, but his decision making is poor. So we get another situation where Mane plays a ball into Mane into Salah. Salah, he's got a great chance to score a goal. It's going to be 2-0 to Liverpool. Yeah! And he misses the ball entirely. So the Russian has absolutely obliterated Rocky in that first half. The bell rings, the whistle goes, and Liverpool should have been winning 3-0. 3-0 would not have flattered us in that game. Then you got to ask, what has happened at half time? What's been said by Jurgen Klopp? What's been said by Arsene Wenger? Because Arsenal make a change at half time, Liverpool come out, and it was kind of more of the same. You know, the changes that Arsenal's made, Liverpool have adapted. They've counter-attacked yet again. Brilliant individual run by Mo Salah. He goes in, he hits a shot. Again, another deflection. That's 2 deflected goals. goes on the back of the net, we celebrate, it's 2-0 Liverpool in the first 10 minutes of the second half, and everyone's going nuts. It's like, yes, we've got him. Like I said, if I'd stopped, pulled over and done a half-time team talk or half-time video, it would have been all about Liverpool and a smash Arsenal. How, you know, we've got a massive gap now in the Champions League. We've cemented it with 4 points above Arsenal. This basically eliminates them, in my opinion, from the Champions League spot. Liverpool are nailed on for 4th, if not better. 3rd is a realistic target now for this red machine. It is in full effect, smashing teams. We're in the Emirates, we're battering them as we always do over the last 2 years, 3 years. The amount of goals we score past Arsenal is frightening. We're only going to win this. And then guess what happens? 5 minutes of madness. 5 minutes of madness. I've got flashbacks to Robbie Fowler scoring that famous hat-trick at Anfield. Oh no, it was at the Emirates, wasn't it? It was under redevelopment. No, it was at Anfield. Yeah, it was at Anfield. I'll take that back. It was at Anfield. The famous Robbie Fowler hat-trick in like 3.5 minutes. Who knew Liverpool were going to implode? Liverpool's defence in the first half bossed the game. Robbo, awesome. Clavin, awesome. Lovren, awesome. Gomez, immense, playing against Sanchez. Basically booed out of the stadium at half-time because Gomez had him in his pockets. Booed him out the stadium. They were destroying him. Arsenal come out in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And have 4 shots. 4 shots on goal and should have scored 4 goals. Should have. 4 goals they should have scored. Liverpool should have been done. So, a game that we should have been winning 3-0 at half-time, we find ourselves losing 3-2. I'm driving up to Connecticut here. I'm like, what's going on here? I had to pull over and watch the last 20 minutes. Now, it's a shame because the last 20 minutes of the game, really nothing happened other than Liverpool. Fair play, massive credit to them. They get back into the game after Arsenal's madness. I don't want to really, focus too much on Arsenal's... You know what I'm going to? Mignolet. Mignolet. You look at Czech there. Now, let's be honest. Czechs made the mistake for their final goal. So we equalised unbelievably. For whatever reason, Sanchez falls over. Ball comes back into the centre. Bobby Firmino standing. He's in 10 yards of space in the middle, on the edge of the 18, with no Arsenal player around him. Takes a touch. All the Arsenal players, try and dive on him. There's 3 or 4 around him. He smashes a shot. And I don't know what Czech does, but Czech's done some sort of crazy dive, and it's hit his arm here and spooned up in the air, and we've got an equaliser. And that was kind of the end of the game then. Arsenal made a couple of subs. Liverpool brought on the pantomime player, Oxlade-Chamberlain, who I wouldn't have dropped in any way, shape or form. Brings on the Ox, and then the game pieces out. They bring on Welbeck. They bring on Theo Walcott. So if anyone's going to stab a dagger into my heart, it's going to be the number 14. He likes to score past us. Does Mr. Theo, and the game's there to be won by someone. Is there going to be a 4th goal? Is there going to be 4-3, the same as it was at the Emirates last year when Liverpool were on the better? Will Arsenal deliver that sucker punch, that Rocky Balboa right hook that just smashes that Russian into the ground? It never came. The last 20 minutes of that match were just in that big, massive, fat anticlimax for me. But like I said, 4.5 minutes of absolute madness going back to when Liverpool are winning 2-0 and need to shut up shop for me. They need to start playing boring, time waste, Jose Mourinho type football where we just do nothing other than kick it out, pretend we're injured, the dark arts of football. Get something out this game now. You're winning 2-0. The game's put to bed. Slow it down. Defend. Get goal side, attack the ball, do the simple things well, but no, we still want to run up the field, we want to attack at all kinds, we want to get every player running forward, playing Klopp's full metal football. And again, it's amazing to watch, but again, tactically, take a step back, Jürgen, from all the craziness on the sidelines and just go, alright, we're winning at the Emirates now, let's close up shop, let's stop them scoring. And we couldn't do it. They scored the first goal, ball to the back post. Joe Gomez, again, I thought it was brilliant. Error. Doesn't attack the ball. Sanchez runs in ahead of him, heads the ball in the back of the net. Should have been saved. Poor positioning, poor attempt at the save. For me, 2 mistakes. Defender, goalkeeper. Back in the game. 2-1. Momentum with Arsenal. Now the stadium has erupted. Arsenal were booing them at half time. Booing Sanchez, booing Ozil. All their top players were garbage. They were absolutely horrific, their top men. Our top men were all on fire apart from Mane. Coutinho, Salah, Bobby Firmino. What a performance from him. Unbelievable performance. Like, he just ran his balls off the whole game. He was insane, Bobby Firmino. It was one of the best performances I've seen a striker have for Liverpool in the longest time. He was immense in the Emirates Stadium. Immense. How he's not in the top 100, whatever that means, in the world is mind-blowing, because he is awesome. So, in that method of madness, they score, crowd goes nuts, they get another chance. Xhaka gets the ball, don't know where our defensive mids are, no one's closing them down. And you can hear the Arsenal player. And again, I moaned about this the other week. Shoot. Well, yeah, you should shoot if Mignolet's in goal, because he's got no hands. He's got no hands. Hi, I'm Simon Mignolet. I've got no hands, because he can't use them. Xhaka hits a ball straight at him. He's hit it at him. He puts one hand up. What are you doing? One hand up. I played goal for Sandbrook School when I was a kid. And even I know, as a friggin' 8-year-old, that you put two hands up when the ball's underneath the crossbar and you tip it over. He's put one hand up, and it's his limp wrist, and it's gone in the back of the net. Now, listen, it was a great strike. If he's hit that in the top corner, left or right of Mignolet, you're saying it's one of the goals of the season. It's an unbelievable strike, but he's hit it at him. He's hit it straight down the middle of the field. Boom, straight at you, free shot. If I'm a goalie and he's got a free kick from there, I'm like, "Whoa, get out the way! I've got this." He's not scoring from here. There's no way. He's hit it at him, and they've scored. Now it's 2-2. And all of a sudden, ball goes out there, and then Ozil goes, "I'm going to start playing now. These boys have got us back in the game. I'm going to have a go." Ozil, a little bit of magic. Again, Gomez probably a fault for it, but you know what? At this point, he's got Sanchez and Ozil trying to rip him a new one. He's only a young player, and he's boss, so we'll write this one off for Gomez. But again, Mignolet's positioning, as Ozil gets in, his positioning is horrific, and he dives basically away from the ball, and Ozil, fair play to him, little dink inside of the post and scores. It's 3-2 to Arsenal. Now, we show immense character now to say, bollocks to this, we're not losing this, and our key players step it up, and we obviously equalise. I'm then asking for the substitution. I want to see Ox, and I want to see Georgie Wijnaldum. I want to see both of them on the field. He takes off Mane, and I don't know what this chip is on Mane's shoulder, but he takes Mane off. It's all this. Oh, terrible decision. Mane, on another day, mate, we've won this game 7-3. Your decision-making cost us goals in this game. Our laughable goalkeeper has cost us goals in this game. He hasn't been good enough for 5 years. 5 years, not 1 year, not 2, not 3, not 4. 5 years, Mignolet has not been good enough. So get rid of him. I don't understand why we constantly play this joke clown of a goalkeeper. Grobbelaar, get in there, lad, and sort it out. Someone needs to go, "Hey, Jürgen, me old mate, any chance of you not playing this keeper? You've bought the German, and he's crap as well. Okay, so go down to your third choice goalie and throw him in. Let's have a look at him." Because Mignolet is costing you points. And you know what happens when Mignolet costs you points? He's going to start costing you players. Because Emre Can's going to turn around, who was boss against the Arsenal, by the way. He was awesome last night. The Milner and Can in the centre of the park. Awesome. 55, 60 minutes. Brilliant. Battled, won the ball, pressed, passed it beautifully. We're defensively well organised. Offensively, we attacked with style and grace. Got the ball delivered into the wide players. But like I said, 5 years this man has not been good enough to play for Liverpool since Pepe Reina was shipped out. And again, it's still a mystery why Reina was bombed off in the first place. But for me, he should still be in the sticks for Liverpool. We've not replaced him, and we brought in 3 goalkeepers, and none of them have done the job. Apart from, like I said, the first choice goalkeeper, I would just throw him in. Because Karius is a clown. He's good with his feet, though. Mignolet is diabolical. And I'll say it again, one more time. Number of Champions Leagues won by Liverpool, 5. Number of crap years Mignolet has played in goal, 5 years. This joke is still playing. He's been made captain. He's made him captain for what? He doesn't speak. He does nothing. And again, I tell you what, there's a corner that they get that they should have scored from as well. He's not fouled. He's touched the back of his shirt. He's touched it. And Mignolet's come out like a big idiot, and he's missed the ball. I'm going to back our players to the hills with this video. This is not supposed to be a rant about how bad Mignolet is, but you know what? It's kind of becoming it, so I'll just bury it there. Mignolet's crap, and he's not good enough. Let's move on. So, yeah. Corner comes in. We get a foul. Should have been another goal for Arsenal. And then a cross from Ozil, which is just hooped up over the it's going over. For some reason, Mignolet then puts his hand up as a ball flight changes directory, and he puts one hand on it again. And I swear to God, he nearly throws it in the back of his own net. It's a miracle that didn't just drop into the goal. So, am I happy with the points? I'm over the moon. Am I happy with the performance by Liverpool? I'm over the moon. I thought we were brilliant. Other than that 5-minute period where everybody let us down, we were absolutely superb. As a game, if I was a neutral, that was one of the best games of the Premier League season. It was nuts. It was absolutely bananas. But like I said, the fact that Arsenal were Everton in the first half, and that was like a repeat of the derby, in my head, I'm looking at the same game and thinking, oh, bollocks, we're going to get nothing out of this. And I knew it. As soon as Mane does that stupid scissor kick when we should have been 2-0 up in the first half, I knew that we were going to get 1 point out of the game at best. So am I happy with the 1 point? I am over the moon with the 1 point because we didn't deserve it. Oxlade-Chamberlain did not deserve to sit on the bench in this game. He deserved to start the game. Would he have made a difference? I don't know. But if we'd have won the game 7-3, it would have been a fair result. You know, our mistakes as a team are letting Jurgen Klopp down, and they're letting the attacking players down, and I'm terrified for the likes of. When's Bobby going to turn around and go, I can go anywhere I want at the moment. I'm brilliant. You know, we've already got Coutinho wanting to go to Barcelona. Emre Can doesn't want to sign a contract. If we lose both of them, like I said, I don't like Emre Can. I haven't, but all of a sudden, since he's been talking about going to Juve, he's turned into friggin' the Patrick Vieira. He's awesome. He's just a defensive German machine. But he wants to get off. So we're going to lose Can, and we're going to lose Coutinho. I mean, it's done. I don't care about the future. You know, we're talking about bringing in Keita, and we're talking about bringing in Virgil van Dijk as a centre half. I'm not that bothered about our defence. I think our defence has been good. Our new look, our new focus needs to be we need a goalie. We need a goalkeeper. We need someone who is a beast. Like I said, Petr Cech in goal for them. Even though he cost them the third goal, if it wasn't for him, it's a 7-goal game. You know, he's made some key saves in that game, and he's a beast. Even though he's an old beast, he's a beast. So it's just one of them. We tie a game 3-3 at the Emirates. It was a nutty bananas of a game. It was craziness. Like I said, it was Rocky versus the Russian. It was insane. It was attack after attack after attack, especially second half. It was end to end. It was like a basketball game. It was end to end. We attacked, they attacked, we defended, they attacked, they defended. It was absolutely bananas. So as a fan, it was insane. I can't wait to watch the game back again. Like I said, I've travelled, so I'm gonna get a chance to watch it back after Christmas. So, what a game! Like I said, I had to pull over. It was too intense for me to listen to / watch while I'm driving. So, everybody over Christmas, drive safe. Have a wonderful Christmas. I'll be back Boxing Day for our Boxing Day game at Anfield. So I'll be doing my review show then. Hopefully we have a better game and we can put 3 points on the board. But hey, we're sitting 4th for Christmas. I'm happy with that. I would have took it at the start of the season. I'm Mark Dutton. This is Cop for That. If you like it, please throw a like on the page. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, have a very, very, very Merry Christmas. You'll never walk alone. You never walk alone, everybody. Have a fantastic Christmas.